Amber and Tanner in the morning.
Well, we are your morning show on Froggy 92.9.
But you can listen to us any time of the day with Amber and Tanner on demand.
On any podcast platform, froggy929.com, the Froggy 92.9 app.
And every Saturday morning on the radio.
Sonoma County's #1 morning show anytime, anywhere. And right now, here's the best of Amber and Tanner.
Headline in a haystack, Tannery's headlines. Amber tells us which one is a lie, 'cause it's headline in a haystack.
Yep, 3 headlines. One of them is real. Can Amber identify which one is which? If Amber gets it correct, I'm going to get you a Starbucks today.
Oh,
It's payday.
you're going to get me a Starbucks?
I am. It's payday.
Oh, it's payday. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You
What
can
we
even
got?
get a latte this time, too. not just the drip.
Thanks a latte.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Here's headline number 1.
I'll be here all day.
Ba-dum-ts. Here's headline number 1. Which one of these is real? Human foot in muddy field turns out to be potato. Headline number 2. Man shocked to find coworker secretly living in his attic. Headline number 3. Have a headache? Try punching yourself in the thigh, new study suggests.
I think it's the man is surprised to find his coworker living in his basement. Dang it.
That is not the headline in a haystack. Want to take another stab at it?
The potato.
That is absolutely the headline in a haystack. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So there was a dog walker that was walking their dog, just
Okay.
hanging out, doing their thing, and they thought they saw a human toe poking out of the soil. And she called the cops,
Scary.
did the right thing, but it turned out to just be a potato with a little mushroom right next to it.
You know what? This sounds like something I would do.
Yeah.
This would happen to me.
You know, I'm gonna bring up a picture real quick and show it to you, because this looks pretty convincing. Check this out. Right here.
Yeah, that looks like a toe.
Yeah.
We'll show you a picture at Amber and Taylor in the Morning on Facebook and Instagram.
Congratulations, Amber. You have identified the headline in a haystack.
Thank you.
Headline in a haystack.
The best of Amber and Tanner in the morning. Right now, it's Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
Last night I worked at our favorite gym, F45,
Love them.
Bennett Valley. And Tanner, you know, the workouts are pretty intense.
Very intense. Whenever I leave, I mean, I feel great afterwards, don't
Right.
get me wrong, but I'm definitely sweating.
So I was working out, sweating a lot, and then I was craving Chipotle. I was like, oh, need protein. Need to fill my body with nutrients. So I went to Chipotle in Coddingtown, and I noticed this guy kept looking back and staring at me. And I was like, he thinks I'm pretty. I was like, yeah. I was feeling good, looking good, ordered my Chipotle, got in my car, and I was feeling myself. I was like, I'm pretty, I'm pretty. Some guy was staring at me, which never happens, by the way. And
Oh, please.
oh, please. I get home and I look in the mirror and my mascara had ran all down my face. It was all under my eyes. It was so embarrassing
You
to
looked like-
realize.
Yeah, sorry, you posted a video and you looked like Alice Cooper.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
You look like every photo of my mom in the 80s.
I was like, that's why he was staring at me. He was probably wondering, what do you think he was wondering? Is she okay? Should I ask her?
It was a look for sure.
Have you ever had anything like this happen to you before?
I mean, my mascara is pretty on point for most. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
I've never had something quite like that before, but that is
Ooh.
absolutely hilarious. You posted a video
I'm
of it
so embarrassed.
on your TikTok. Where can we find you on TikTok, by the way?
At Amber on Air. I don't really know how to use it, but the video's there. I'll repost it on Amber and Tanner in the Morning. You can see it.
It is the best TikTok I've seen in a long time.
Amber and Tanner on demand. Available on the Froggy 92.9 app, froggy929.com, and Saturday mornings on the radio. It's Amber and Tanner anywhere, anytime. Only on Froggy 92.9.
All right. So I went to Chipotle last night, and people were kind of looking at me weird, and I didn't know what was going on. And I got home and realized that I had mascara all under my eyes and down my face from having sweated and worked and was working out. It was really embarrassing. Tanner, we were talking off air about something similar that happened to you.
Yeah, I was in Ulta, and this was all before the pandemic, by the way. I was in Ulta, and I was just going around trying different lotions on my face, bored, not really knowing what I'm doing. And everyone was looking at me weird. Turns out I had something called BB cream on my face, and it was foundation, and I was rolling around looking like the Joker.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
I'm dead serious. It was so embarrassing. I haven't been back since.
You know, it's okay. It happens.
Yeah.
You were just trying something out, thought it would be good for your skin, and you know what? It was, because BB cream has all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah.
You probably looked amazing that day.
I probably, got some good contour or whatever it is.
Well, we want to hear from you. Has anything like this happened to you or someone you know?
636-1HOP. Give us a call right now.
Lewis from Santa Rosa. I was calling about the mascara thing. One time my girlfriend and I were in Hawaii, and there was a tropical storm, and her mascara started running real bad when we were walking down the road. And so we started walking into a gas station, and everybody's staring at her, and I'm running into the gas station to get her napkins, and everyone's looking at her and then looking at me like I did something wrong.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So we're sitting there, and I'm like, and I'm trying to help her wipe her face, and then it looked really bad, but it wasn't. It was just because of the rain.
Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
How do you get your lazy pet to move around? I have a little potato that is disguising herself as a cat. Her name's Memphis, and I'm concerned about her health at this point, so we need your help.
Yeah, she's chunky. Your other cat's really skinny.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's not exercising or eating all the other cat's food.
Probably both, honestly. We asked you this on Facebook, facebook.com/Froggy929. Patty from Healdsburg says, well, that's just a cat. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, you'll see a picture of a cat.
That's true. Pam from Petaluma says, how old is your kitty? The older they get, they just want to hang out.
She's 2, so that's not an excuse. Ed from Sebastopol says, laser pointer for sure. Dogs and cats go bonkers for them.
Well, we want to hear from you. How do we get Tanner's lazy cat to get up and move?
636-1HOP. Give us a call.
It's Jeff from Roanoke Park. Good morning, Tanner. Good morning, Amber. You got to do like a carrot at a stick. Whatever gets the cat moving. If it's a treat or it's a toy, move it around. Make the cat move.
Maybe I can grab a couple of treats in my hand, just run around the apartment in circles.
Well, you can put a treat here and then put one up over there and then put another treat over there, and then the cat has to find them.
My cat's going to end up on my 600-pound life.
Well, if that's okay. That'll be a good show. You can make some money.
Good morning, Amber and Tanner. It's Debbie from Hidden Valley Bay. So you said your cat gets out of the when you feed him?
Yeah, that's about it, though.
So he's food motivated?
Very food motivated.
So try a toy that has food on it.
Ooh.
Like get one of those sticks out of it and like put some cheese or tuna or pate or something at the end of it, and that might work.
Oh.
I mean, I'm saying all of this stuff about my cat, but I do the exact same thing. So, Amber, maybe you have to grab like a fishing pole and a burger at the end of it, and maybe I can move around too.
There you go.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
There you go.
Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
How do you feel about couple showers for weddings, upcoming weddings, for engagements? So over the weekend, I saw someone post something about a couple's shower, and I thought it was like a wedding shower that only other couples could come to. But I looked it up, and it turns out I was wrong. And I was asking people, I was like, why? How do you feel about this? I think it's stupid that only couples can go to this shower. Like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, what about people like me?
So
I want to go.
Tanner, what exactly is a couple shower? Explain it to us.
Okay, so basically it's kind of like a bridal shower. So the party still revolves around gifts, but they're presented to both the bride and the groom.
Okay, so as opposed to a bridal shower when it's just like all about the bride.
Yeah.
This is about like
or like a bachelor party when you go out and go do something crazy with your boys.
Okay, so this is like it's about the couple.
Right.
But
I thought that's what the wedding was for.
It's funny you say that. A lot of people were saying that, and a lot of people, it seems like they're really traditional, and they want to do the bridal party and they want to do the engagement party, and I don't know. This is something that's new, I think, on the forefront of millennial engagements.
Our generation, we're changing everything. We're changing all the traditions. But go ahead.
I want to know, I'm curious how people feel about this idea behind a couple shower for weddings. We actually asked you about it at facebook.com/froggy929. What are people saying?
Brenda from Sebastopol says, keep the tradition. It's all about the bride that day. Remember, from wedding day forward, it's about you two. Take your time alone and enjoy every second of it. Cheers.
Oh, cheers. Holding up our coffees to you, Brenda.
Cheers.
From Sebastopol. Robin from Santa Rosa says, for fun, yes, not for the gifts. That's what the wedding gifts are for, in my opinion, for the couple. Kind of like what you said, Tanner.
I completely agree. And how many gifts can you give people? And Kendra from Roanoke Park says, way better. You get to see all your friends and loved ones, not weirdly separated by gender.
You know, you just said how many gifts can you get people, and this just made me realize that I've had a couple of friends that have done stock the bar parties before their wedding.
What?
And that's where you bring the couple alcohol to, like, supply their house with. Isn't that crazy?
It costs like a dang grand to go to a wedding these days. Good grief.
It's Amber and Tanner. On demand. The best of the week, right now on Froggy 92.9.
Who is tired of the word Zoom? It's probably one of the biggest phrases of 2021. We want to know, what was your biggest Zoom mishap? Trevor Lawrence, who is a college superstar for football, he was getting interviewed post-game by a bunch of reporters over Zoom, and one reporter forgot to mute her mic when this happened.
Obviously, Ohio State played a really good game.
Poor Trevor needs to shave his stash.
Please mute if you're not speaking.
Thank you.
That is so awkward.
So it was a little bit hard because, of course, Zoom, she broke up a little bit. She said, poor Trevor needs to shave his mustache, which is hilarious. I mean, he does need to shave his mustache, but imagine being in his shoes and hearing that while you're, like, trying to give a post-game conference or whatever.
I like that one other reporter was like, please mute your mic.
How embarrassing for that reporter
Who was
said
she
that.
talking to?
I don't know.
Like,
Maybe someone was around her. Have you ever had a Zoom mishap?
oh, you know I have.
Yeah.
We were trying to do our Froggy station podcast via Zoom, and I thought I had muted my mic and I burped really loud, and everyone goes, ew, and I was like, you heard that? It's not like the worst thing to happen because it's just you guys, but still.
Well, it's a little bit better than the situation that I did on the same podcast.
Okay, tell us what happened.
My computer crashed and I was really angry about it. I was like, this dang computer never works. I'm sick and tired of this computer. Went on this giant rant. Everyone heard every word I said.
Yeah, I was like, hey, Tanner, we can still hear you.
And I didn't know until I came back. I couldn't hear it. Like, my script, I thought my computer was off. But I learned the hard way not to trust Zoom.
It was so funny. Oh, man, I love it.
On the radio and in your pocket. Download Amber and Tanner on demand right now on your favorite podcast app. Amber and Tanner, Sonoma County's #1 morning show. Only on Froggy 92.9.
Morgan Wallen's brand new album, Dangerous, the double album, is finally out today. I'm so happy for Morgan. I'm so excited to hear what the full album sounds like.
Yes.
It's 30 songs, 32 if you buy it at Target, by
Whoa.
the way. I'm going to listen to it right after the show today. But I think, would you agree with me, Amber, by saying that Morgan Wallen is the reason why the mullet is coming back?
Yes, I think so. He pulls it off.
He does.
He pulls it off. I think he's the only one.
Okay, well, I think that answers my next question. My next question would be, is I'm feeling a little inspired from Morgan right now.
I'm looking at your hair. It's looking a little mullety.
Well, we're not allowed to get haircuts in
You're
Sonoma
right.
County
You're
right now. And I'm thinking, because of COVID, because how much I love Morgan Wallen, how much of a fan I am, I'm thinking I might grow out a mullet. It's getting there.
It's already there,
If I cut the top, it'll already kind of be a mullet.
What is it? Business in the front, party in the back?
Yeah.
Is that how the saying is for the mullet?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I've always wanted to cut my hair into a mullet, but I've never had the go ahead to do it.
Why not?
I'm gonna go for it, I think.
I'm not gonna sit here and say it's gonna look great.
Oh no, it's gonna look awful.
But you do you, my friend.
I appreciate it. But the question is would I be able to pull it off? We asked you this on Facebook, facebook.com/froggy929.
Rezzy from Roanoke Park says, God, no.
Thank you for that
Really
support.
funny.
Amber from Santa Rosa, not confused with Amber from Amber and Tanner in the Morning. She said, totally for it. My 10-year-old son is currently rocking an awesome mullet.
Becky from Fairfield, all the way from Fairfield. Thanks for listening, Becky. She says, well, Morgan could pull it off. Not sure if Tanner could. Sorry, Tanner.
Hey, that's fine. I might look great with it. I might look awful, but there's only one way to find out. Getting a cut. I think I'm going to do it.
Amber and Tanner on demand. Every Saturday morning starting at 6 a.m. Want even more? Listen on your favorite podcast platform now, including the Froggy 92.9 app.
It is National Nicolas Cage Day.
What?
Exactly.
I love that.
If you're wondering why it's Nicolas Cage Day, it's because today is his birthday, January 7th. And
I wish to be famous enough someday where there can be a whole holiday.
a National Tanner Chambers Day.
That would be cool.
Well, Nicolas Cage turns 57 years young today, and in his honor, we're going to play a little game called Cage or Country. Tanner, you have to guess whether or not this quote comes from Nicolas Cage or a country singer.
Awesome.
You ready?
I love this game. Let's do it.
Cage or Country. If you get all of these right, I will treat you to Starbucks.
Sweet.
Whatever of your choosing, food or drink.
I'm going to find out whatever Nicolas Cage's favorite drink is.
Oh, that's smart. All right, here we go. Cage or Country. Sorry, boss, but there's only two men I trust. One of them's me. The other's not you.
Cage, for sure.
You are correct. That is a quote from Nicolas Cage in Con Air.
Woo!
All right, here you go. Be different, stand out, and work your butt off. Is that Cage or Country?
I'm going to go country.
You are correct. That was a quote from Miss Reba McEntire.
Love you, Reba.
Woo!
There should be a National Reba Day. I'm sure there is.
Yeah, there should. Cage or Country? You aren't wealthy until you have something money can't buy.
I'm going to go with Cage.
It's Country. One of your favorites, Mr. Garth Brooks, said that.
Dang it, I should have known that. Dang
All
it.
right, here's the last one. If you get this one right, I'll get you a coffee.
Really? I think you just want to go to Starbucks.
I do want to go to Starbucks. You caught me. All right, Cage or Country? I think it's no secret that I've tried to take chances in my career and also in my life, and I believe not to live in fear.
Ooh, that could really be
Either
either
way,
or.
yeah.
I'm going to go with Cage.
You are correct.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Amber and Tanner on demand. Every Saturday morning starting at 6 a.m. Want even more? Yes. Listen on your favorite podcast platform now, including the Froggy 92.9 app.
Get ready, folks. It's time for
Tanner's Classic Movie Review.
The point of Tanner's Classic Movie Review is, one, talk about the movies that have shaped our culture to what it is today.
Okay.
And two, I haven't seen like 99% of movies. Whenever people say, Tanner, yeah, you know that movie?
Yeah.
I never have any idea what anyone is talking about it. And it's
It kind
sad.
of stinks being your friend because I'm like, you didn't see that.
Like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's okay.
So we asked you, what movie should I review? And overwhelmingly, people said James Bond movies. You have to
Yeah.
see James Bond movies. I haven't seen one of them. So what we decided to do was I started with the Daniel Craig ones just because they're the most recent. And last night I watched Casino Royale, which came out in 2006. And
It's a good one.
I hated it.
What?
I
You hated
hated it.
Casino Royale?
No, I had to watch it in two separate sections because there's this whole point where he's like chasing this guy with his gas tank so the airplane doesn't blow up.
Yeah.
And then I realized there was still an hour and a half movie left after that, and I was like, I need a break. This is enough.
Aww.
I thought that was, I want more dialogue. I want more back and forth.
There's a lot of explosions and stuff in those movies.
I backed it up out of curiosity. There was 10 minutes that went by just chasing each other, which is awesome for some people. A little boring for me. And also I could tell Daniel Craig's stunt double was like someone else. And that's what I kept focusing on the entire movie.
Really?
Yeah.
He looks so good, though.
I'm so annoying when it comes to movies.
Well, I think that these new James Bond movies are for people who love like absolutely action-packed action movies. There's a lot of action in these.
And I'm just wondering, I saw on Rotten Tomatoes it was the worst rated one, so it's supposed to get better and better and better. So I'm going to keep plugging along, but we want to know, who is the best James Bond?
Well, you asked about this on Facebook, facebook.com/Froggy929. What was the The results.
consensus.
Yeah, the results.
It was a toss-up between Daniel Craig and Sean Connery.
Really?
Absolutely. So
No Pierce Brosnan?
apparently not. So let's get you on the phones right now. Who is the best James Bond?
Give us a call, 636-1HOP.
Yeah, from Murray Park.
Who do you think's the best James Bond?
Sean Connery.
That's what a lot of people are saying. Why Sean Connery?
I think maybe because he's done the most, it seems.
Yeah.
You know.
It's kind of like when you picture James Bond.
Yeah, Roger Moore was good because he was early, but
Absolutely.
I think they're all good.
This is Amber and Tanner on demand. Miss something from the show this week? Catch up on Saturday mornings at 6 a.m. or on the new Froggy 92.9 app.
I need your advice, as always. So call us at 636-1HOP. But my fiance, bless his heart, love him so much, love him my life. He does this thing when he comes in the door. He kicks his shoes off and he kicks them into our entertainment system, which is white, by the way. And
Oh, boy.
I just find myself having to clean the side of it off a lot.
Why does he do that?
Because he's a
Is he
child. I don't know.
Aiming for it? Is this little game
Yes.
that he has every day when he comes home?
I don't know. I've asked him not to do it. I'm like, hey, babe, could you just take your shoes off gently because you're getting the entertainment system dirty and it would just make my life easier. Love you so much. And he just has not stopped doing it. And I figured since he's not going to change, that I would try to find a way to make my life easier for me. So I put Remy's toy basket in front of the entertainment system.
Nice.
So he wouldn't kick it directly into it. But I don't know if that was passive aggressive or not because he asked me about it. He was like, did you move that basket there? Because I kicked my shoes in the entertainment system. I was like, yeah, I just figured that it'd be easier on both of us. And he was like, okay.
Yeah, I'd figured I asked you to stop doing this and you refused to stop doing it, so I put something there so you'd stop doing it. Good grief.
You know.
I mean, why does he have to kick his shoes at it?
I don't know.
You know what you should do?
What
you
should I do?
You should make a little target for him somewhere else in the apartment and put a little sign that says, Cole's kicking zone.
You know,
and then he can kick his shoes at whatever.
It's funny you said that because my friend Vanessa, who lives down the road from me, she said I should put a little basketball goal in there so he could try to kick his shoes into the goal and make it a little fun game.
Yeah.
I was like, these aren't games. We're adults.
Yeah. or when you come home, you can just kick your shoes off directly at him.
Yeah, that's been a suggestion by some people. I actually
Really?
asked about this on Facebook, facebook.com/Amber and Tanner in the morning. Do you think this move was passive aggressive or was it okay for me to do?
Tammy from Forestville said, LOL, he has a routine. I understand this so well. The basket was a good idea because he isn't going to stop now and that it started. I've done some reading on training our dog and have tried to put that to practical man training. Almost 10 years for us come next month. I don't think it's working, the training part, LOL, so the basket is good.
Train your man like you train your dog is basically what Tammy's saying.
You can have little treats by the door and stuff.
I like what Travis in Petaluma says. He said, don't get mad when he moves the basket, Miss Passive Aggressive.
And Val Baker said, throw your shoes at him.
This is Amber and Tanner on demand. Miss something from the show this week? Catch up on Saturday mornings at 6 a.m. or on the new Froggy 92.9 app.
When was something way too good to be true? Give us a call anytime, 636-1HOP. You know, I was really excited because I thought I got an $1,800 stimulus check.
Wow.
Hit my...
How?
I have no idea. It hit my bank account, and what I thought what it was I'm back in school part-time, and so I thought it was because I was a student or whatever, and the IRS just hooked it up. I don't know what it was. But I was a little bit skeptical, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to question it. I'm pretty excited about it. I was excited until my card was declined at the grocery store.
What?
So the IRS decided they noticed they made a mistake, and they're like, this guy doesn't deserve $1,800. Let's yank it from him and give him the $600 back. Yeah, my bank account wasn't ready for that. Wasn't ready for that at all. Thankfully, I put most of my stimulus check away in a savings account, but what if I didn't? What if I had to pay a giant bill or something like that? Who would come after me? The IRS?
Yeah.
Some baseball bats? Be like, hey kid, got too greedy with that stimulus.
Well, I think you should contact them somehow and figure out what's going on, because that's rude.
That's messed up, right?
Yeah, and it definitely, I mean, I know that you're not necessarily owed that money. It's free money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what was going on there? I think that maybe they actually do owe you another $600.
You think so? I thought I was big money balling.
I mean, did you look it up and like you figured that's why you got an extra $600?
Yeah, that's the conclusion I came to. But I was like about to like buy a velvet suit and throw around $1 bills everywhere like a big money man.
Oh man, well,
Just
I'm
kidding.
so glad you didn't do that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you put the money in your savings.
So glad
like a
to, 'cause
responsible person.
That could have been so bad.
Yeah.
Have you ever had something like that that's too good to be true?
When I was looking for jobs, I think there were a lot of job listings out there that were a little too good to be true.
Yeah.
Like doing something like this for $100,000 a year. They were fake.
Fake news.
They were fake, yeah.
Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
Yesterday, I went to Safeway, and I swear that I'm psychic sometimes because something told me not to get out of my car just yet. I was sitting in my car, and I was like, okay, about to go in grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And then I just like paused, and I was like, I feel like somebody's about to come up and hit my car door.
You felt that inside?
I thought that. And then next thing I know, this family walks by my car, and this little kid, I'll never forget his face and his red hair. He looked at me, and then he opened his car door, and boom, hits his car door into my car door. And I closed my eyes and like just tried not to laugh because the whole situation was so funny to me. And then his dad, I'm making up this name completely, but his dad was like, Joda, I told you, do not open the door all the way.
And then did the dad come over and apologize or?
No, he did scold us up.
My mouth is wide open right now because I would have looked as anyone in the car.
Yeah.
Talk to the person. What? Is there like a scratch on your car?
I couldn't really see anything, so that's why I'm not too worried about it. But the situation was so funny to me. Like this kid looked at me and then hit my car.
Just made eye contact and they're like, I hate your car.
I knew he was gonna do it. I don't know how I knew. I just knew.
Dang.
And I think I did want the dad to like apologize, but apparently this kid is already a serial car door opener hitter. So he's like, I told you not to do that. Yeah. So mad. And then I heard the kid crying in the car on the way out.
Oh, no. You got shame.
Why am I laughing? But what do you think? Should I have done anything? Should the dad have done more? Like, what should have happened in this situation?
We asked you this on Facebook, facebook.com/Froggy929. Joni from Ukiah says he should have apologized to you and had the child apologize to you, too.
Man, that'd have been so embarrassing for the kid, but lesson learned. Cruz from Clear Lake says, honestly, in my opinion, if the parent acknowledged it to the child, he meant well. Yeah, he could have said sorry to you, but I would have just been happy he said something and all. I would have been irritated if you just let the kid get away with it.
Karen from Santa Rosa said, ugh, does the dad have insurance? If there was a ding, he should have covered the cost to fix it and said something. A great teachable moment.
You know, I know kids make mistakes, but I think it's up to parents to make sure they don't make mistakes again.
Amber and Tanner on demand. Available on the Froggy 92.9 app, Froggy929.com, and Saturday mornings on the radio. It's Amber and Tanner anywhere, anytime. Only on Froggy 92.9.
I love that line in that Old Dominion song that just played. How did my mom and my dad ever do it? If there were troubles, then we never knew it.
Yeah.
I think that's such a powerful line.
Oh, it's so sweet.
And I love that. And I can relate to that so much because I grew up in a very poor family growing up. And there's certain things that happen that remind me that I grew up like without a lot of money. Like yesterday, a whole squad of us went to the drive-thru in Popeyes in Santa Rosa.
Yeah.
And then we came back and I was like, man, we eating good. We're eating fancy food today. And then everyone looked at me like, what are you talking about? And in my mind, there's like this hierarchy of fast food places like KFC and Popeyes. That's like white glove tier fast food right there.
You think?
I thought so.
Fried chicken.
And I had to explain to everyone. I was like, when I was a kid, I thought only the rich kids went to like KFC.
Are you thinking because like everyone got like these big family meals and maybe they sat down at the dinner table and that's kind of maybe your whole idea behind that?
I think so. I just had, a few friends that had money, and like I felt like they always got KFC. And when I was a kid, it was okay. You're allowed one thing off the dollar menu, and that's it.
Like at Taco Bell and McDonald's and stuff.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying.
When I was a kid, it was like if it doesn't have a dollar menu, that's for rich people. And now, thankfully, I'm out of that situation. But it was one of those moments that you have like when you're growing up that you're like, I didn't realize like how maybe poor I was until you're able to see the other side of it. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, or how different things were for your specific family.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, I mean, KFC was fried chicken. We weren't short of fried chicken places in the South.
Yeah.
So I come from just a different world than you do. But we were curious if something like this happened to you growing up and you realized it's a little different as you got older.
Facebook.com/Froggy929. Joy from Santa Rosa said, I didn't realize it was strange that I moved every year when I was a kid. I found out later in life that it was because of my mom's finances.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Heather from Katati says, wearing dad's oversized t-shirt to bed instead of jammies. I had no idea this wasn't a common practice until my first sleepover. Everyone else was wearing Princess 90s, and I was repping the Sundown.
The best of Amber and Tanner in the morning. Right now, it's Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
So my shower is taking 20 plus minutes to heat up. Maintenance isn't really responding to requests right now. I think they're doing what's like important or not indoors because of COVID. So what do I do? Because I don't want like taking a cold shower.
And that's a lot of money you're spending too on water and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of great responses on Facebook, facebook.com/Froggy929. Lisa from Roanoke Park says they have to respond to you since this is related to hot water. Do not take cold showers. Demand they come fix it. Light bulbs are different. You can change that. The hot water you can't fix.
Ooh, I like Lisa.
Yeah.
I need Lisa
Big
on
fan.
my side, like as my like personal assistant to do things for me. Haley from Santa Rosa sent us a message on Instagram at Amber and Tanner in the morning. She said they legally have to check on it or fix it. If you have no hot water, that's not good. And per your lease agreement, you have to have hot water, kind of like what you were saying, Tanner.
True. You gotta throw the hammer down on them sometimes. That's something I've learned since I've moved here to Sonoma County. But we want to hear from you. What should Amber do about this situation?
Call us 636-1HOP.
Yeah, from Roanoke Park. Good morning, Tanner. Good morning, Amber. So your apartment, do you have your own water heater inside your apartment?
No.
Do you know?
I don't. Yeah, it's not in there.
Okay, so if you don't have heat, nobody else has heat either then, right? Of water?
I guess not.
Gotta come together with your neighbors.
Come together.
Be like, hey, who's tired of crappy heat with our water?
We are.
We are.
Well, it probably has a boiler. Probably has a boiler, and that's not them doing a minimal because of COVID. If they're not fixing it, there's no hot water for anybody. That's not acceptable. That's a health problem.
Yeah, that's what someone else sent us a message and said that as well. They said this is not COVID related. Like they have to fix it. So it's good to know I'm not just complaining.
No. Well, yeah.
Well, I am, but
No.
like.
You can't take a cold shower this time of year. What can you do? You die.
I seriously almost thought I was going to die this morning.
Yeah, you get
was like,
hypothermia. Especially that you have long hair, and if you want to wash your hair, what, is your hair going to literally freeze on the way to work?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That would be all bad. You know what? Call the management company because they, that's not good, man.
Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
How are you supposed to react when you get booed? You suck!
What?
I want to start by saying that I am a Warriors fan. I am a San Francisco Giants fan. But one thing that I will not budge on is my love for the Seattle Seahawks.
That's okay. You got to root for your home team.
I will not budge. And over the weekend, the Seahawks played the 49ers. And I went to Safeway in Bennett Valley just getting some sushi and soda. You know, your typical Sunday football.
Right.
But I went there and I got booed 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times. And like, it's just, I got 2 boos and 1 you suck.
What? Someone said that you suck?
Yeah, the one, you suck, Seahawks suck. And what are you supposed to do in that situation? I just went, yeah, buddy, and gave him a thumbs up.
That's when you throw out something really outrageous and say, go Falcons. Like I did that one time.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Can we please tell that story?
Yeah.
Real quick. We were walking back from Taco Bell. This was like about a year ago.
Yeah.
Walking back from Taco Bell, and
as we do.
Yeah, and a guy from a construction site said, Seahawks suck. And you jumped to my defense immediately.
I said, you suck. Go Falcons. He goes, what?
I just need to carry you around with me everywhere to like, because I never know what to do. Thankfully, I've been booed enough in my life that I have a thick skin when it comes to getting booed. I've been booed from stand-up comedy. I've been booed for stuff I've done on the radio.
So what'd you do?
I just went, yeah, buddy, and gave him a thumbs up.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Okay.
I just went, yeah, like, because, like, what am I supposed to do? Just throw them through, like, the freezer section or something like that? Like, I'm not going to do that.
As someone that's come from a place of a very passionate football culture, I can say that there's a lot of boos that have been thrown around in my lifetime, but I think it's all in good fun.
Yeah.
If it's football related,
like,
right?
What is the ultimate thing to do? Like, if someone said, boo, I hate the Georgia Bulldogs, what do you do?
I'd say, boo, I hate you.
Boom. Check that out.
I don't know. There's probably a better response from someone else out there. Don't listen to me.
Amber and Tanner on demand on Froggy 92.9.
Do you know someone who was named after a celebrity or a star? If so, what's their name? We have been talking about this 30-year-old London man that changed his name from Thomas Dodd to Celine Dion. What, he was like drunk or something and wanted to go to one of her concerts?
Yeah, he was watching a virtual concert by Celine Dion, and apparently in England you can fill out that form online, which you shouldn't be able to do.
You should not.
And
No.
he got an envelope in the mail one day that said, here's your new ID, Celine Dion.
Sheesh.
I love this. I think it's hilarious. I actually know I have a cousin that was named after someone famous. My cousin Bo was named after the baseball and football star Bo Jackson.
Really?
Yep, he was.
That's incredible.
He was definitely a lot better at baseball than I was growing up, but now he doesn't have teeth, so...
Oh. Good to know.
True story.
Do you think naming him after Bo Jackson made him good at baseball just automatically?
I don't think so, because he wasn't like that good at baseball. I mean, he's all right, but like not like Bo Jackson level.
I don't know anyone specifically named after a celebrity or a famous person, but I plan to name, if I have a little girl, I plan to name her Veronica in some sort after Veronica Mars because it is my favorite TV show.
That's awesome. I didn't know that. That's cool.
I just thought about it the other day.
Cool. Well, we want to hear from you right now. Do you know someone that was named after someone famous? A celebrity, a sports star, stuff like that?
Give us a call at 6361 Hop. On the line right now, we have Marissa from Katati.
I have a niece and nephew named Peyton and Eli. I also have 3 cousins that are named Jordan and Kobe.
Do you like those names?
They're all right.
This is Louis from Santa Rosa. My cousin, we were born in the early 80s, and his mom was a big Michael Jackson fan. So his name is Michael, and his middle name is Jackson.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Does he tell people that he's named after Michael Jackson or no?
No, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
But when he was real popular and everything, I believe he did. But then when all that controversy started, he kind of veered away from that.
Like, no, Jackson's a family name that goes way back.
You've been listening to Amber and Tanner on demand. Hit next episode to hear even more now. Join in live every weekday morning from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. as Amber and Tanner take your phone calls on Froggy 92.9 on the radio.